My hound dog. What's he good for? Not a whole lot, but he's still a puppy. There we go. Morning. Yeah, good morning. Even though it's nighttime. Good morning. Hey guys, Scott here. Here's what we're going to be working on. I wanted to throw a video up about something that I love doing. I'm sure a lot of people do that watches and have subscribed to my channel. And that's the beloved shooting. If you have land, what do? You know, I'm lucky enough to live in an area where I can actually shoot out on my property. However, a lot of the target stands that they make today just don't hold up. I have one of the Jam-It stands. You know, when I first got it, worked great. Then it just wasn't meeting my purpose. So today I'm going to be working on building my own target stand, and thought I'd bring you guys along for the ride. Scrap wood going off to the side. Sure it's going to be used again. Finger on the trigger. Okay, first things first, what we're going to be starting off with is building the actual stand itself, the upright part. What I'm doing is I'm actually measuring out to 5 foot 8 inches. Don't want to go full 6 feet. Main reason why is because these stands that I'm building right now, they're going to be using cardboard backing. I'm not the only one that shoots. My mom shoots. I'm going to be teaching my little cousin how to shoot later this summer. So I want to be able to teach them the full range of shooting. Actually setting up the range with cardboard backing, and well, let's face it, a lot of people are shorter than me in my 6'1" frame. So that's why I went with 5 foot 8, and gonna go on to the next step, which is gonna be the top rail. I'm making this 4 feet long. All right, so let's go have some more fun. Okay, top support. We're going to be doing this piece at 4 feet. Nothing in there, there it is. It always seems like whenever you're working on a project, the tape measure always disappears. Yeah, I love that, especially since it's got a clip for your pocket, but oh well. 48. Don't know why I just pulled out my knife instead of my pencil. Doing it the real survivalist way. See that save? Yeah, I'm proud of myself. Whew. You gotta love a nice hot day out in Illinois. Next step up is we're actually going to be taking and actually making the bottom piece right now that's going to go within the frame. We're not doing the footboards just yet. Just making sure that when we do our stapling, we have something to staple above and to below. This next piece is going to be 45 inches in length. The 4 feet part is going to be on the top. So since we're using 2x4s that are 1.5 inches wide, subtract 3 inches, which will give us 45 inches. And what are they eating? So let's go ahead and get that knocked out. I'm sorry for the delay. I had to check and see what my other two puppies were eating. Dogs, gotta love them. So 45 inches. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and measure out to 45. There we go. Okay, so we got the sides done, we got the top done, and we got the lower tier done, so that way we can staple our cardboard, excuse me, to the top and the bottom, and still be able to maintain our cardboard for our target placement. So, we're pretty much almost done. Another thing that we're going to do now is, since I cut 5'8", I still have two pieces of 2x4 that measure out exactly 2 feet. I like a wider base, simply just because I don't want to keep on having to go and reset this, all that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take and actually cut off 45-degree angles on a couple pieces of scrap lumber, so that way it can actually go into the ground, and that way it's situated, that way it's set. Anyways, just made my cuts for what's going to be going into the ground, the actual stakes. I made these 6.5 inches each. That way it's not going to be a bear to actually pick up, move if I have to mow around it, mow over it, all that good stuff. It's still going to be mobile. What we're going to do now is we're going to take these 6.5 inches and we're going to cut them at an angle so that way it's easier to go into the ground. By the way, it might look like it on video. My fingers are nowhere near the blade. Safety first, of course. Look what I made in shop today, Mom. Okay, got all of our pieces cut. Now it comes time to put it together. Now, air hammer is actually up at the house. I really don't want to use it. Don't want to walk back up there right now. So, time to go old school with hammer and nails. Not gonna lie, usually when I have to hammer, I usually use an air hammer. So, do me a favor, you YouTubers that are into carpentry, all that, don't laugh. And if it's really bad, I'm not posting this. Another thing to think about is, what if the shit really did hit the fan? I shouldn't be complaining about not having my air hammer right now, because you never know. A day might come where I don't have it. And I won't have it. So, if anything, this is good practice for if shit really does hit the fan ever. Better to do it now in peace than have to do it in a bad time. Hey, check that out. Okay, got the top and bottom nailed in. No problems. Now, comes time for our center beam. I measured down 39 inches. You can play with that, see how it goes. I've never actually built one of these before, so if it's not right, it's nothing that a sawzall and some nails can't fix. Needless to say, it's a hell of a lot better than the other target stand I had. Nice. It ain't going anywhere. Okay, gonna get creative right now. My battery's almost dead, so I'm gonna finish this up here, and actually we're gonna do some screwing here to actually finish the project up. Once it's all said and done, I will be posting another video here soon. Or an addendum, I should say. Okay?